shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact that move.
Outside DeRozan. Off the mark there. Thompson passes to Goose. The shot will not go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Problems at the charity stripe.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors
And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. John Lure comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. Biyombo down low. He's against Green. And the Raptors miss again.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Goose. The offensive rebound. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Goose has got 10.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jump.
Outside DeRozan. Goes back up, and it's 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No good from Goose.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Joseph kicks to Lure. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now the pass to Goose. They kick it out to Green. Good on the 13-footer. Green's got 7 points in the game.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Stolen away. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. Let's look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Barnes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And it's Goose in for Curry. A new group in now for the Raptors. Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lure comes in for Biyombo. Powell, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's DeRozan in for Corey Joseph. Goose in at point guard. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Green is out there with Anderson Varejau. That's the Warriors' 5. There's a good screen. Lowry drives in. Here's Lure. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Outside Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Goose. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court. Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Goose. 16 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with 42 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Stripped away. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the feed to Verejao. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Goose. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top.
Thank you, Kevin.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thompson against DeRozan. Inside. Outside for Lowry. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Move the ball. Stick it
Pass to Bogut. Here's Goose, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Goose. Back to Bogut. On the wing, Iguodala. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oracle Arena. Let's keep it going for you.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Freak, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Goose. Lowry with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Carroll. To the right side. And Valanciunas penetrating. Nice D from Bogut.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Goose. Feeds it to Iguodala. Here's Goose. Lowry covering.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Another. That's 29 points for Freak.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas over Green, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Goose. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Screen by Valanciunas. Diambo.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Goose. The drive by Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 9.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The drive by Lowry. From 15 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Lowry gets it to go.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Goose.
Move the ball.
He has
Stick it
31.
too much.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Now here's DeRozan. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Different look here for the Warriors. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Raptors, Valanciunas comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Bogut out there with Iguodala. And it's Goose in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Clock at 6. Here's Goose. And it's blocked by DeRozan. Now Biyombo. Lowry kicks to Powell. Iguodala with the steal. The drive by Thompson. Took him no time at all on that one.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Looney's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Goose. And another three for Golden State.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Biyombo. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Here's Goose. He's guarded by Ross. Shot clock at 6. Here's Goose. Misses the three. And here's Lowry. He kicks to Biyombo. Powell dishes to Biyombo. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in.
Sanford.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly from 18.
Sanford.
And he nails the jumper.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Here's Goose. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Valanciunas passes to Ross. Now, here's Biyombo. Tight defense on him. Wide open look. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Goose.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Ross grabs the ball as a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And, Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Goose. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Screened by Valanciunas. Sanford. But they recover it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
On Andrea.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.